Hello again, everyone. This is your boy Jesse Keller, the Collecting Nerd, and welcome back to another episode of Real Talk with me, Jesse Keller, the Collecting Nerd. So, this video is going to be a little bit different. So, normally, this video series is pretty much just about ranting and raving about different subjects that are on my mind. But that's not really the core focus of this series. This series is to not only talk about rants and things that are on my mind as like a little vlog of some sorts, but it's also a way to pass not necessarily advice but knowledge from my experiences in life as a collector, as a person in general, just whatever the hell. But as the title suggests, this video is pretty much going to be based on the fact that it's pretty much about just being careful who you call family. Now, I'm someone who trusts people easily. I'm not the first one to admit it, and I won't be the last one, but I trust people a little bit too easily. Now, I'm not going to go into specifics on what happened, but the reason why I'm doing this video is because something happened as recently as this morning, and it pretty much just made me think about who I choose to have involved in my life, whether it be friends, family, or any of the sort. So, I had a friend come over and stay the night. Now, this is the first time this friend and I have legitimately hung out in a pretty long while. Now, this person was having a bit of a rough time the day before, so I pretty much just wanted to cheer them up and wanted them to have a good time up until Wednesday, which is their birthday. And I got them a birthday gift earlier in the month, but it hasn't been shipped on its way here yet. So, after doing some gaming, in order to cheer them up, I showed them their early birthday present. Not really, but you know what I mean. So, I showed them that, and this friend of mine, and I have had, words just back and forth to each other over the years. So, he pretty much talked to me and told me how much he appreciated me for that. So, after doing that, we had a couple energy drinks, we did some more gaming, we watched a show on Netflix, and then we went to bed because I had class this morning. But eventually, I wanted to continue, just hanging out, and maybe, I would have probably gotten that person a couple other things at, like, a pawn shop or something. I don't know, but when I woke up this morning, I took a bath, and when I got out, he was up, so we had some coffee together. He went into the bathroom to talk to his parents really quick, and then all of a sudden, he tells me that, my apologies, they tell me that they need to go home to bring some TVs downstairs. Now, normally, I'd be like, okay, just do whatever you need to do, as long as you come back, still hang out and stuff like that. But I had that feeling to where that I knew that this person I considered a family member is just going to bail out, because I've made the mistake of hanging out thinking we were going to actually hang out only for them to just fuck off and leave. Now, it honestly, even though, it was my fault for trusting that person into thinking that we were going to be hanging out, but it just made me realize that that person doesn't have any respect for me. And, well, at least that's how I feel. I don't know if that's actually the case, but I feel like that person doesn't have any respect for me. Not by the words, but just by by their actions. I am a firm believer of actions speak louder than words, and those actions are pretty much just a fucking spit in the face. So, I have a lot of friends, a lot of close friends who I consider to be family because of either how long I've known them for, how regularly I hang out with said person, how close we are, and this has to be one of the closest people I've ever considered to be a family. Like, it's kind of like the whole, saying like ride or die sort of people. He was like one of the few people that was on my ride or die list. But now, since they've done something to which that's disrespected me, I honestly don't know if that's the case anymore. Now, this individual is still a very good person, but what happened is upsetting, to say the least. Like, I wasn't pissed off. I probably would have been if I was fully awake and that happened, but I wasn't pissed off. I was more or less upset and just felt disrespected. And even though my day has somewhat improved, this situation has just been weighing on my mind heavily, and I'm not sure. It's up to that individual on whether or not they want to, like, I don't know what the right word is to use, but just be careful who you call your family. One of these days, they're going to just blatantly disrespect you. One of these days, they're just going to, I don't know how to put it, but be careful. Just be careful because they might be someone that you end up trusting only to have them either steal or bail out or throw you under the bus or whatever the hell. But this is pretty much, that was pretty much my situation. So, I'm not saying the same thing happens to everyone. I'm just saying this is what happened to me today. So, if you're watching this, I'm not mad, but the shit you did was pretty disrespectful, and I don't know what the future holds for us. If you really do have any respect for me, then I don't want to hear anything about it. I want you to prove to me that you actually have some respect for me, because I'm not trying to just fucking boast or be an asshole or anything like that, but I've pretty much done a lot for you. I was there for you multiple times where you really needed someone and there wasn't anyone else around, and as soon as you told me, bam, like, I was there. And that was the case yesterday where, sorry, I had something lodged in my throat, but I knew I knew that you needed your brother there for you, and you pretty much, no offense, but you pretty much lost that. Next time you're in a situation like that and you need someone, I don't know if I can do that for you, because how long until you're gonna just bail out again? How long until you're just gonna fucking disrespect me again? And this goes out to pretty much anyone that has close friends. No matter how long you've known them for and you think you know them very well, there might be a chance to where they do something that really, once they sets you off, it really disrespects you and makes you just think about the kind of people that you want to associate with. And this has definitely changed my perspective on the kind of people I'm going to associate myself with from now on. So, I'll be working on some more content later today, but this is your boy Jesse Keller, the collecting nerd, the collecting boy, the whatever the fuck you want to call me. And I am out. Tally ho.